メロディーは音と曲が作るブレスのできない歌は誰も。
Okay, now I said that I was gonna do this, and I'm going to do it. I swear on everything, and I'm gonna try to upload the same time. Well, not the same time, but the same day that I record this. But yes, welcome to another episode where I talk about my favorite shows as a kid growing up, and what I always used to watch. And in this one, we're gonna be talking about, of course, as you see on the title screen, why I loved Medabots so much. Okay, so other than, you know, the usual casual things like Pokemon and Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And, you know, like Monster Rancher and Duel Masters and all these type of shows that was featuring like monsters that you could use to battle with. What I wanted was a show where it was talking about robots. And Medabots did it for me. Of course, Beyblade was cool, but Medabots definitely did it for me. The thing that got me so hooked on it was the show features around the population being in the 22nd century, right? So predominantly, everyone has this mechanical robot to battle with or to do stuff with, and they call them Medabots. They call them Medabots. They're like little mini, like mini life-size dolls. But the thing about it is that made them so impactful was they had these things called medals, role medals, and you could put them in your Medabot, and whatever role medal that you had that could fit with that type of Medabot, it could work, and it had like different types of personalities and whatnot. But in this particular show, everybody, and I want to make this clear, everybody in this city had a Medabot except for the main character Ikki Tenryo. Like, I don't know what made me more angry, the fact that everybody in this show had a Medabot except for him, or the fact that his parents just didn't feel like getting him a Medabot. I'm just like, dude, he's a little kid. Get him a Medabot. And I know what you're going to be saying. Like, it's not like a children's game. No, it was not just a children's game, because everybody in this show had a Medabot. His best friend, Erica, had a Medabot. The bully that was always bullying him, named Boss, she had a Medabot named Peppercat. Her two little lackeys had Medabots. The principal had a Medabot. The principal of the school had a Medabot. Coach Mountain, who was the coach for the entire of like the gym class of like the whole school, he had a Medabot secretly. The nurses had a Medabot. Freaking his crush had a Medabot. The person who always belittled him, that had money, had a Medabot. His name was Koji. He had a Medabot named Similodon. That's how much I know about this shit, because I can remember the names of some of these Medabots. I mean, seriously, everybody in this show had a Medabot except for Ikki. And I felt so bad for him, because every time like people would want to go into a role battle, he'd be the first one watching. He loved Medabots. He loved the hell out of Medabots, and he always wanted to have one, but he didn't have the money to get one. And luck came across him one day, and he finds this rare role medal, but beside a lake. And the thing about it was, what, I don't know what they called him. What was it? The mask? It was something with a mask. He was a strange person that had a mask, but it turned out to be the shopkeeper, who basically had the whole shop that you could purchase Medabots from. But yeah, he had a fixation with stealing role medals, rare role medals. And as soon as he was about to grab this Ryo Medal, Ikki stepped in and grabbed it before this mystery guy. I can't remember his name. What was his name? What did he call himself? What did he call himself? I cannot remember this man's name. Oh God, it's gonna kill me. That's what it was. The Phantom Renegade, not the mass something. It was the Phantom Renegade. That's what his name was, and he was disguised as the Phantom Renegade, but his real name was Henry. But yeah, Ikki had saved up a whole bunch of money that he could get, every piece of penny and dime that he could, to get a Medabot. And he had just so happened to get like the one that was really cheap. That was an old typing, but we took it anyway. And as soon as he put the Ryo Medal inside this Medabot, which he called Medaby. He called this robot Medaby, Medabot Medaby. And at first it didn't work, but then all of a sudden the rare metal, for some reason, like, I guess it's because okay, later on in the show they explain that Medaby's rare metal, along with another robot's rare metal, has the Metaforce, and it increases, is like a force field of energy that surrounds a Medabot. But as soon as he turns on, they have a back and forth type of relationship. Because at first he wanted this Medabot so that he could battle the girl that was picking on him so much. Her name was Boss. But yeah, they go on this this day-to-day adventure, and it's mainly just him going to school. It's not him going to faraway places. It's just him in Japan, just walking around having a good time with Medaby and his best friend Erika. And the most crucial thing about this show is a certain gang that is called the Rubber Robos. Now, they were a very funny looking group who liked taking people's Ryo medals. And not just that, but the parts of Medabots. They just took whatever they could find and just had this crazy plan for world domination from using Medabots. Don't know how that was gonna pull off, but hey, it was an evil organization, and of course, it's whatever. They also had like the leader. I think his name was Dr. Evil. I don't know. But no. I'm gonna get to my favorite character of this whole show, and you're gonna think that it was either like the mystery Medabot that came on later in the show named Rokusho that didn't have a partner, or like Medaby or a Medabot. No, my favorite character in this show was the referee, Mr. Referee. Oh my God, let me tell y'all, bro. He was the only referee for these Ryo battles. Meaning every time somebody had a Ryo battle, this man would always show up. I don't even know how he did it. It was like suddenly, two people wanted to Ryo battle, and then he come out of nowhere and saying, "Then it's agreed." And then sometimes he runs, sometimes he comes down from the sky, sometimes he pops up in a building, sometimes he disguises himself, he coats himself in camouflage and pops up. Like, he was my most favorite character of this whole show. I wish to God that there was an action figure of him, because I would totally get it. Mr. Referee is my favorite character in this whole entire show. Let me tell you, oh my God, he did not hesitate when someone was asking for a robot, and I'm just like, how can you be that doggone quick when someone is about to Ryo battle? that must mean that he either had a device or some type of signal that would help him locate people who were trying to roll battle. People who were trying to roll battle, and all of a sudden he pops up with his phone like, oh, and he'd be gone. Like this was one time I felt so bad for Mr. Referee, because they were semi thinking about roll battling, and then Mr. Referee came out of nowhere, and he was out of breath. And then these two kids said like, oh no, that's okay, Mr. Referee, we don't want to roll battle. And that made his heart broke. Like, that broke his heart so much. That broke his heart. And I'm just like, yo, let this man referee y'all roll battle. Just please, let him referee y'all's roll battle. But no, there was this one episode that I really liked that like was really cool, and it let everybody know that the principal had a Medabot. Was when these female teachers of the school board were trying to ban all Medabots, and they were taking everybody's Medabot and everything. But then the principal stepped up, and it was this massive roll battle between the Rubber Robos and the entire school along this principal, because at some point the Rubber Robos, they came into to play and all that, trying to take everybody's Medabot, but it was this massive roll battle, and it was so fucking cool. Like, oh my god. And like, don't get me started on this principal's Medabot. I loved his Medabot, because it was an old samurai Medabot, and I'm just like, yo, that is so tight. Bro, I'm telling you, if we don't step into the Pokemon phase anytime soon in real life, we best step to the roll battle, the Medabot phase in real life, because I would love a Medabot. I don't even care if I was old as hell. I would love a Medabot. They're just so cool. They're so cool. Like, oh my god. But yeah, eventually, they go in. Icky goes into the championships. I don't know. I forget if he wins or not. But like, yeah. It gets really hectic because the Rubber Robos come into play again, trying to take the Medabots, like Medabee's Medabot, personally, because they find out that his Medabot has the Metaforce. But yeah, it was pretty dope. Of all the shows that I loved watching, it was Medabots. I love the hell out of Medabots, man. Oh my goodness. But anyway, I think it's gonna bring this to a close. It's a short video, but hey, it's mainly just me, talking about what I liked as a little kid, and what I still like now. I think in the next one I want to do one about either Hamtaro or one about Duel Masters, or is it like, or maybe I'll just stop talking about that, and I can talk about Power Rangers for once, because some of you who are new don't know that I had loved Power Rangers. But you know what? That's another conversation in its entirety. I'ma see y'all later. Let me know what y'all think about the show, and if you have not watched it, I encourage you to watch it, because Japan apparently has been keeping that going over there, and we've been left in the dust, which is why I want to go to Japan so bad. But yes, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think about this show in general. Like, if you have watched it, what were your favorite memories of it? And if you didn't watch it, why are you even here? Go watch that show. It's a good show. It honestly is a good show. Until then, I'm going to get up out of here. This has been the Ryo Sakurai, and I'll most definitely see y'all next time. I love each and every last one of you. I'm out. Peace.